Okay, let's talk about something that surprisingly many people struggle with. Body dysmorphic disorder. Now, the Mayo Clinic describes it as an illness that causes a person to obsess about their looks and perceive flaws. A study published in the National Institutes of Health states that body dysmorphia cases are on the rise, and there is a clear correlation between the increase in the effects of social media. Ladies, have you ever found yourself being overly critical when it comes to your physical appearance, even when your loved ones tell you there's nothing wrong with how you look?
Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah. How do you feel?
Well, for me, it's very close to home, and it's something that I don't talk about often. So this is like the first time because I feel comfortable enough to talk with you ladies about it. But I suffer from body dysmorphia disorder, and I've been dealing with it since I was 13 years old.
What?
And so a lot of people don't know it's either hereditary or genetic or comes from a negative experience where your self-image has been annihilated. And for me, when I was 13 years old, I wanted to be a model. You know, we're from New York. I was tall, I was 5'9", I was thin. And I went to this agency and walked in, and that lady ripped me to shreds. I thought I was perfect, 5'9", less than 120 pounds. Assuredly, they're gonna sign me. And she literally stood me in front of a mirror and said, you've got back folds, you've got fat over your knees, you know, you need to do something with your chin, your breasts are sagging. And I went home that night, and from that moment, every time I looked at myself in the mirror, I could find something wrong with myself. And I didn't know what it was. I didn't know how to deal with it. I just knew, well, I've got to get skinnier. I've got to make myself smaller. I want to be a model. And so I started abusing laxatives. I started not eating. I started throwing up. I started doing everything that I could think of to do to be as skinny as I could possibly be, being obsessive about my weight loss. People don't realize that's why I got my mouth wired in 1993 to be skinny when I was already skinny.
Right.
And so now, today, at 50 years old, I've been diagnosed with type 2 diabetes, and so my weight fluctuates with that, and you couple that with the disorder, and it's a hard thing to manage. And people don't understand what it is to be a person with this disorder, particularly dealing with the weight issues, because they leave negative comments, or what they feel are negative comments. But for me, my mind has such a warped sense of perception, it's a compliment. Tammy, you look too frail. Tammy, you look like a bobblehead. Tammy, you look skinny. In my mind, that goes, well, I'm on the right track. I'm getting skinny. And then I don't know when to stop